afternoon. Here is the news at 1. I am Mike James. The Governor's Advisory Council, GAC, the apex leadership of Lagos State All Progressives Congress, has commended Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and his team for taking proactive steps and efforts in handling the protest in respect of economic hardship in a peaceful manner. GAC Tajuddin Olusi, who led members on the commendation visit to the governor, thanked the governor for addressing the situation promptly and negotiations for their support.
Witnesses of the various encomiums, being praised on our governor by fellow citizens from the length and breadth of our country. So, we members of the GAC thought it that it is appropriate and proper that we should be here to commend, to encourage and to thank God for our governor for having been directed by the Almighty to appropriate steps.
We also appreciated the governor for his administration's devotion, loyalty, and commitment to the well-being of Lagosians during his challenging time worldwide, while praying for him and President Bola Tinubu to succeed. In his remarks, Governor Sanwo-Olu thanked members of GAC for their leadership role, as well as stakeholders for their advice and security agencies for their collective efforts in ensuring a peaceful atmosphere in the state.
Having listened to all what you all said, it humbles my mind, and I'm sure I'm speaking for my brother, the Deputy Governor, feel truly humbled with the words and their views to describe us, to describe our government, and to describe me in person. I want to say that it's not enjoying that I walk alone. The substance or the calmness that God has given us is a collective effort.
The governor said his administration will remain dogged, committed, and focused in bringing about good leadership while engaging and collaborating with stakeholders to continue to ensure that the country remains a place of glory. The Lagos Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has affirmed his administration's commitment to continue to engage stakeholders and open channels for discussions to deepen democracy in the state. The governor said this when the president of the Nigeria Bar Association, NBA, Yakubu Meikiao, led a delegation to pay him a courtesy call at the Lagos House Marina. Governor Sanwo-Olu said the state, as a centerpiece, remains competitive and was committed to resolve differences, learn from others, while supporting and showing hospitality to visitors and professionals. And speaking on the annual General Conference of NBA holding this month, the governor urged the leadership of the association to use the event not only to improve the legal profession, but the socio-economic and political space of the country. Earlier, the president of the Nigerian Bar Association, Yakubu Meikiao, said the annual conference holding in Lagos to be declared open by President Bola Tinubu would have 18,000 lawyers across the country in attendance. Meikiao noted that the conference is aimed at encouraging people to press forward at achieving their goals in every endeavor of life. And the Lagos Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has announced that the circular economy is essential for sustainable development as the world is changing fast through the dynamics of many economies and societies across the globe. The governor stated this at a closeout event organized to mark the achievements made with the pilot phase of the Empowering Program for 100 girls and women through a Waste to Wealth initiative, which is expected to be scaled up to reach 20,000 beneficiaries. The program tagged Leave No One Behind was held at the Special Correctional Center for Girls in Diaraba, Lagos. Governor Sanwo-Olu had represented at the event by the Commissioner for Economic Planning and Budget, Okpe George, said the initiative would benefit both the environment and the economy by focusing on reusing and recycling materials to produce items for wealth creation. He urged stakeholders and partners to see the initiative as a model that would continue to enable sustainability for the vulnerable in the society. And on to the rest of the stories. The federal government has inaugurated the Patigi Erosion and Flood Control Project, a significant milestone in the fight against environmental challenges in the region. Secretary to the government of the Federation, George Akume, who was represented by the Minister of Youth Development, Jamila Biu Ibrahim, hailed the project as a testament to President Bola Tinubu's government's commitment to improving citizens' lives. Akume noted that the erosion and flood control provides a solution to the long-standing issue, noting that it is a well-connected drainage system that offers a convenient network for water flow, ultimately emptying into the river, laying a solid foundation for the people of Patigi to build upon in terms of town planning and flood prevention. Meanwhile, the Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention, NCDC, says it registered 7 additional new cases of Lassa fever from Edo, Bauchi, and Kogi states. The NCDC said this via its official website, noting that the 7 cases were recorded between July 20 to July 28. NCDC public to adhere to recommended safety protocols and to report any symptoms to local health authorities promptly. Lassa fever symptoms include fever, headache, sore throat, general body weakness, cough, nausea, among others. And in some foreign news, Gaza's Hamas-controlled civil defense agency says dozens of people have been killed in an Israeli airstrike on a shelter in a school in Gaza City. According to a statement from the Hamas media office, the strike hit when people sheltering at the school were performing dawn prayers, leading to many casualties. Israel's military said it had precisely struck Hamas terrorists operating within a Hamas command and control center embedded in the Al-Tabain school. The Israel Defense Forces IDF said they had targeted Hamas command and control centers within 2 schools in Gaza City. That attack triggered a massive Israeli military offensive on Gaza and the ongoing war. Over to sports news. Former Nigerian international Julius Agawa believes the Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) will not be able to afford Harvey Renard's salary as he demanded to be paid $125,000 a month to take over as the new head coach of the Super Eagles. In the past, Renard has led Zambia and Cote d'Ivoire to the Africa Cup of Nations titles in 2012 and 2015. Renard also coached Morocco at the 2018 World Cup. Agaho advised the Football House to look inward and appoint a good local coach to manage the Super Eagles. It's over recall that the Eagles are still without a head coach after Finidi George resigned from the role in June. That was our news at 1, but just before we go, remember, speed thrills but kills. Please do not speed excessively. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube, Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website, www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration trained 250 residents in an entrepreneur mentorship program? Well, you can get more details. It's on the Legacy Government website, and for contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Coyote Mafalashiri. Thank you for listening, Lagos. My name is Mike James. Good afternoon.